Mike Sequin, we're in St. Pete Beach. We bought this house about 4 or 5 years ago. So after retired from the military, we decided to move to Florida. We love to visit here, and so we made the leap, right? We knew being close to the water was risky, but at the same time, when you can walk out to the beach, it's so worth it. And we had seen a couple hurricanes over the first couple years. The last one, Helene, when it got here, and literally we had 30 inches of water in the house. It was crazy. So having to gut it all out, like listening to the city and their rules and all the FEMA stuff, it was really kind of confusing at first, but once you paid attention, you kind of figured it out. We really spent some time searching out who we were gonna trust to help us rebuild, and Shami came out, spent some time with him. I love his energy, he's a really straightforward guy, and anything that we talked about that potentially we would want to do, because we did change a lot of things, he was like, yeah, we can do that. He would open up his phone or his tablet and show us other projects similar. And so I think that it's really cool that he geocaches all his photos and then brings that back up and says, this is a place I did over here, this is a place I did over here. So he does a lot of things with confirmation, trying to determine like if that's really what you want, or like, can we start with that kind of base and then work through it. So originally we thought, we would just throw the walls back up, put everything back the way that it was. And then we really just started thinking about like, what could we do better? We had the washer and dryer in the garage, and I actually did that project myself. It wasn't necessarily done right. So they brought that inside, ran all the water in. And so when they started to really look at what we were gonna do with the bathrooms, what we're gonna do with the AC and the laundry, he just decided it made the most sense to replumb it. We have 2 teenagers, older teenagers. It's just like for them, it feels really comfortable. It feels like home. They're not in a rush to leave. So obviously we love that as parents. We were getting by with what we had, right? We were making do. When we bought the house, there was a little bedroom back there and then a very small bathroom. And we just made it into something glorious. So for us as the homeowners and the mom and dad, we have this great retreat now. And with the kids, obviously everything's redesigned in here. They got a new bathroom, which they love, 2 sinks, which is helpful for a boy and a girl. They're not sharing and spread the mess. And it's just been great being back and just being comfortable inside.